I remember clearly the moment where my life changed. I got very comfortable with the fact that I'm communicating with angels and ascended masters. I became very comfortable with receiving information and transmitting it to others. And I became very comfortable with being able to trust the things I couldn't see and to have faith in the precision of messages that I could only feel. I remember one day I received a message from the Ascended Masters. And they came to me and they said, "We want to show you something." And there was a feeling of excitement in my body, as if I felt or sensed that I was about to graduate to some new level. And they asked me to close my eyes, and I closed my eyes. It felt kind of like I entered a dream world. And my consciousness immediately was whooshed off into a different location. Kind of like if you were having a daydream in the midst of your day. And I found myself, just like in the garden, in this most extraordinary environment. To me, it kind of looked like the Lincoln Memorial with these very tall white pillars and this large building. And as I began walking up the stairs towards the front entrance, I could see a light table with all the ascended masters and archangels I had ever met and worked with standing side by side, greeting me in this moment of graduation. As I walked towards the light table where I saw the Ascended Masters, they said to me, "We want to show you something." And I was standing there excited, not knowing what I was about to see. And they all reached underneath their chins, as if their faces were really masks. And they lifted up the masks of what I thought their faces were. And underneath each mask of every master and angel that was standing before me was me. And I gasped when I saw this. And the funny thing was, as I gasped, I said to them, "I don't get it." And they said to me what I'll say to you. We are not only what you're becoming, we are what you've already become. We are agents of divine authority, stepping back in time to visit ourselves in spiritual childhood. And when they said that to me, I had such a relief and pressure lift off my shoulders. It wasn't as if I had this immediate feeling of, I'm an ascended master now. It didn't come with any sense of pretense. It was an existential sense of relief, of finally being able to confess and acknowledge who I knew myself to be. became the process of becoming a fully embodied living transmission of divine will. A transmission where as I speak these words, the energy encoded in the words I'm guided to speak assist you in activating your highest potential, escorting your consciousness beyond all barriers, so that you can fulfill your mission of bringing forth a new consciousness for the well-being of all, one I love you at a time. And from that moment forward, just when I thought I knew the big picture of reality, an even bigger picture would emerge. Not to contradict the one that I knew or held in mind, but as a way of saying, yeah, that big picture that you had in mind has already served you. And we only show you something even bigger to move you into an even greater perspective of never-ending wisdom. That just when you think you know the biggest picture, life will unexpectedly bring you a series of events where that big picture becomes even more enormous, with no end to the clarity that will come your way, as long as you're willing to have a loose grip on what you know, not hold so tightly to what you learn, and to allow the beauty of life to shatter the assumptions and expectations and ideas you have of what is real, so that you may come to see that only love is here.